Welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to explore the world's top religious sites that will leave you spiritually uplifted and ready to make a pilgrimage. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Our first stop is the beautiful Temple of Heaven in Beijing, China. This impressive complex is over 600 years old and covers over 2.7 million square feet. It's so big, you might need a GPS to find your way around. Plus, the stunning architecture will leave you breathless. Next up, we're heading to the Shwedagon Pagoda in Yangon, Myanmar. This golden temple towers over the city at 326 feet tall and is encrusted with over 4,500 diamonds and precious stones. It's so shiny, you might need sunglasses. Now, we're off to the Vatican City to see the awe-inspiring St. Peter's Basilica. This is the largest church in the world and was designed by some of the most famous architects of the Renaissance period. But don't worry if you can't get there in person, you can always watch the Pope's Easter Mass on TV. Our next stop is the beautiful Blue Mosque in Istanbul, Turkey. This 17th century mosque is famous for its intricate blue tiles and 6 minarets. It's so pretty, you might mistake it for a work of art. We're moving on to the impressive Wat Phra Kaew in Bangkok, Thailand. This temple is located within the Grand Palace and is home to the famous Emerald Buddha. It's considered one of the most sacred sites in Thailand, so don't forget to show some respect. Now, we're off to the iconic Western Wall in Jerusalem, Israel. This wall is believed to be the last remaining piece of the Second Temple, which was destroyed in 70 AD. It's a holy site for Jews around the world and a must-see for history buffs. Our next stop is the picturesque Notre Dame de Paris in France. This Gothic cathedral is over 850 years old and has witnessed some of the most important events in French history. It's so grand, you might feel like you're in a Disney movie. We're moving on to the stunning Mecca in Saudi Arabia. This is the holiest site in Islam and attracts millions of pilgrims every year. The focal point is the Kaaba, a black cube that Muslims believe was built by the Prophet Ibrahim. Now, we're heading to the magnificent Angkor Wat in Cambodia. This temple complex is over 900 years old and is considered one of the most important archaeological sites in Southeast Asia. It's so big, you might need a month to explore it all. Our next stop is the breathtaking Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This iconic statue stands at over 98 feet tall and overlooks the city from the Corcovado mountain. It's so big, you might need a crane to get to the top. We're moving on to the mystical Stonehenge in England. This prehistoric monument is over 5,000 years old and is shrouded in mystery. It's so mysterious, you might feel like you're in an episode of The X-Files. Now, we're off to the spiritual Uluru in Australia. This sacred site is over 600 million years old and is believed to be the home of ancient Aboriginal spirits. It's so powerful, you might feel like you're on a different planet. Our next stop is the iconic Taj Mahal in Agra, India. This stunning mausoleum was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. It's so beautiful, you might shed a tear. We're moving on to the historic Mount Sinai in Egypt. This mountain is believed to be the place where Moses received the 10 Commandments from God. It's a popular pilgrimage site for Jews, Christians, and Muslims, so expect to meet people from all over the world. And finally, our top spot goes to the spectacular Machu Picchu in Peru. This ancient Incan city is over 500 years old and is nestled in the Andes Mountains. It's so awe-inspiring, you might forget to breathe. So, there you have it, folks. The top 15 religious sites from around the world. Whether you're religious or not, these places are worth visiting at least once in your lifetime. And who knows, you might even find a bit of spirituality along the way. Thanks for watching and happy travels.